Jermel Howard, actor, philanthropist, entrepreneur, writer. You may have seen me as Shamik in the Marvel Luke Cage series. You may have seen me as Brains on Power, and Zoe on the new Purge, on the first Purge movie that's in theaters now. You can catch me on IG at JERMEL Howard. That's Jermel Howard. And you can catch me on Snapchat at Jermel Howard-TV and Facebook at Jermel Howard in the number 1. And you're watching Hip Hop Weekly.
Okay, Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is Brianna, and we are here live today with the actor Jermel Howard. Mm-hmm. You've seen him in Power, Orange is the New Black, in the hit movie The First Purge, just to name a few.
Yes.
How's it going? Welcome to Hip Hop Weekly.
Good, going good. It's been a crazy week for me in the A. You know, it's busy.
Well, good crazy, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Great. That's great, crazy.
Okay. Well, introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jermel Howard. Actor, film writer, entrepreneur, philanthropist. Nice to meet y'all.
Okay. Again, welcome to Hip Hop Weekly. Yeah. So you're definitely in the right place. I hear that you are a music lover.
Oh, I love music, absolutely. But I'm a classic, definitely a classic music lover. I'm a big fan of, like, you know, real instruments and stuff like that. So it's a lot of culture here. It's a lot of places you find in the crevices. You find a little bar that they playing live band and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of places like that.
Okay, what were you listening to on the way here?
On the way here, I was listening to Tupac, actually. A couple of songs. I listened to All Eyes on Me, Picture Me Rolling. It was playing, and then I silence it. Before I do something, I like to actually go in with my own thoughts in music, you know, kind of invoke a little thoughts, you know, so I try to cut everything off before I do anything, an interview or anything, and go in with my own thoughts. It's like clear my mind a little bit. Okay.
All right. So right now you are in the hit movie The First Purge.
Yes.
Talk to us about that, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Like, you know, talk to us about, you know, the experience.
It was a crazy experience. We filmed it in Buffalo. It was right before it got cold. Mm-hmm. So I didn't catch that freezing Buffalo weather. I filmed for about a month and a half on the project, and the city embraced me. You know, I love Buffalo, even though it wasn't that much to do for me, but the people were great. You know, but it was great being a part of the project. The cast was awesome. Like everybody was on point. Everybody knew what they were doing. We all kind of brought something to each other and played off each other. The director gave us a lot of freedom. He gave me a lot of freedom to pick how I wanted to portray the character of Zoe. And he gave me a lot of freedom to do that, and it allowed me to come into the character. I went a certain direction, and he was like, "Yeah, I like that. That's like own that. You know, that seems like something Zoe would do." You know, so it was amazing working with him.
Okay, so you know, as far as you being in, you know, the movie industry, and I've seen that you've also, you know, everything is a hit show that you've been on. Like, you know, Orange is the New Black. How was that experience?
Yes. Oh, man, that was cool, man. That's working with Janae, the character Janae Watson. I'll play her boyfriend, Dante. I'm the reason she got locked up. And that role is still the reason why I'm in the city in New York on a train, and girls would be like, "Oh, you the dude that left the girl?"
Right.
"Oh, yeah, you bad. They sound like people on the train looking at me like I'm crazy, you know. I'm like, nah, she's talking about the show.
Right.
So
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what is the experience like now? Like, when you're just out in public, how do people like approach you or perceive you?
A lot of people give me did I go to school with you? I know I went to something. Like, nah, you see me on, you know, Power or something.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool though, because, you know, it lets me, it kind of reassures me that I'm doing something correct. And especially when the women are like, "Oh, you left her and you ain't," So when I get that, I kind of appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the other show I want to talk about too, Power. Of course,
yes.
That's definitely a hit show.
Definitely.
What was the experience like when you, I guess, got approached to being on the show and working with 50 Cent?
Yeah, when I first got called to do the read, I found out from Courtney Kemp, the executive producer and one of the writers. They brought me in to do the read, and I was just like, yo, I was a fan of Power before I even got on it. So when when they called me and I go in, I'm like, I appreciate the opportunity, and right. I'm happy to be here. And she just was like, we was trying to see where we can fit you in. We already had you in mind. So that was like humbling, for Courtney to be like, I've been watching you basically, right. And we just trying to find a spot that you can fit in, a character that you would fit. So it was amazing, man. The cast is dope, man. A super dope cast. I was able to learn a lot from Mari, just watching some of the techniques that he used. 50, he's getting into the method acting. I kind of like picked up on some of that, and an intelligent brother at that. I sat with him and talked to him a couple times. He gave me some great insight. He's dope with business. So it'll be in your best interest to listen to him when he's talking. So I absorbed a lot of things he was saying, just kicking it around. And my friend Michael Rainey, who is right. Tariq, is still my friend. Played basketball with him and all of that still. Right. So that's my boy. And now that I'm off I get approached a lot for Brains too, for that character. Mm-hmm. Oh, you play Brains in Power. Yeah. You Brains. You the one that killed the white lady. So then some people mix me up with the cop a lot. So Ray, who killed me. So some people mix us up, but it's cool, man. That was one of my most, I say, my highest point in my career, because I always looked up to 50 and to step in to the same field with him right. in the same project. It was like I kind of like brought it into existence, because I stay writing things into existence. But it was amazing working with them.
Nice. Yeah. Who are some of the legendary actors that inspire you?
Oh, man, there's so many. Of course, Denzel, he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from Denzel, Don Cheadle, Forrest Whitaker, Idris Elba, and Will Smith. I'm a big Will Smith fan. I believe that he has a crazy range of characters that he can play. So those are my top favorites.
Okay. All right. Nice. So talk a little bit about your philanthropy work.
Yeah, me and a friend of mine's have a company called Credit Concepts, and I partnered with them to start a program, the Freedom 500, which we took 500 inmates that were coming home from each city in New York and help build their credit and get them back together, because as soon as you get out of jail, the recidivism rate is crazy, because people get home and everything is credit. You got to get a place, to get a car, some jobs. Right. They want, so at the end of the day, it's like when you get home, to rebuild self, it's hard to even restart. Mm-hmm. And then they end up back in jail. So we wanted to do something that can directly impact the community, and when they got home, give them something positive to look forward to. And we took 500 people from these cities, each city, and we changed their lives. So that's something that you can everybody can check out. It's the Freedom 500 program, and we started in New York. We're going to be expanding. A lot of people is jumping on board now.
Okay, that's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Definitely good job with that. Okay, so right now, The Purge is currently in theaters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Definitely, if People, if you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out.
Please, it just broke 100 million at the box office, so we doing good. We doing great. We doing great. Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, let everybody know how we can follow you on social media.
Yeah, you can follow me. It's my name, Jermel Howard, Jermel Howard, and that's on Instagram and on Facebook is Jermel Howard, and the number 1, and Snap is Jermel Howard -TV. Yep.
Okay. Again, we do appreciate you for checking in and speaking with Hip Hop Weekly.
Thank you.
We wish you the best.
Yeah, and make sure y'all check me out on Marvel Luke Cage too. I play Shamik on season 1, so y'all can go check me out on that as well. Don't forget.
All right. You definitely will.
Thank you.
Thank you.